The events management program is very experiential in nature. Throughout the 3 or 4 years that students are with us, there's a variety of opportunities for students to work on live events, live projects, both in the classroom and also externally with different organisations, so from charities to professional bodies to venues throughout their degree. So it's really aiding and shaping their learning, their development and their skills, which is critical to then transitioning into the events industry.
There are many opportunities for our students throughout the year, which includes voluntary and paid roles. For example, supporting Santa Dash, Chester Literature Festival, food festivals, as well as some other events in the university, such as graduation ceremonies.
So I've worked at many events. I find that Chester University has definitely given me a lot of opportunities within events, volunteering, even paid work. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of experience.
I worked at the Chester Cathedral for the graduation and I learned a lot from that experience because it helps me with seeing into the industry and seeing how things are run.
I've worked at open days, applicant days within university. I have worked at graduation ceremonies and at major events like Eurovision. I had to work with the public, so I was mainly based at customer service, welcoming people and assessing their queries.
Students can work on a whole variety of events that are very local to Chester, across the region, the Northwest, or even nationally, depending on what opportunities come up. So some really good examples of events that our students support are things like the Chester Christmas Light Switch On, which happens every November, as well as a series of winter watch parades that are traditional events that take place on our doorstep. For the last 5 years, we've supported Chester Zoo with their Lanterns events, and more recently some large-scale international events that have been on our doorstep, such as the Open Golf at Royal Liverpool, and more recently the Eurovision Song Contest that was also hosted in Liverpool. So we're covering events that are both local and international in scale, but the point is that all of our students have a wide variety of opportunities throughout the year that they can take advantage of.
We have created authentic assessments to replicate industry expectations and standards. The program is designed to enable professional development of all of our students.
So I've learned to develop my academic skills, which helps me in everyday life with things like my tenancy agreements and also finding jobs. So I find that very useful.
What have I learnt on my course? I think what I've learnt most on my course is a lot of academic skills and different people skills that have helped me fulfill my role in being an event manager one day.
I have learned how events are run, what kind of events I take part of, and how to market them. I found it really useful because I've been able to work at some of them and develop a greater amount of skills.
So the events program is designed to ensure that our students are graduate ready when they complete their 3 or 4 years study with us. All of our modules are designed to not only develop knowledge but skills that will transition them into the events industry and related industry. The work experience that our students get working on their own projects, such as the live event in second year, supporting charities and other organisations in running events, as well as the hypothetical events that they develop in final year and final projects, all aid that critical skills and knowledge development. In terms of our graduate outcomes, for the last 10, 12 years, we've had very, very high employability with all of our students, both within the first 6 months of graduation, but actually long term, their career trajectory is significant in terms of the types of roles and levels that they get to, both within the UK but also internationally. And we know from our alumni and the relationships that we have with our students way beyond the programme that they value the skills and knowledge that they've developed here that's allowed them to progress very rapidly within a dynamic and versatile industry.
The program is very much focused on employability as well as working on events. Students undertake work-based learning placement as well as learning from industry experts. They also develop skills by working on events or running their own events.
When I graduate, I hope to go into events management into the industry and more focused towards sporting events instead. And I think this course has really helped me develop my skills and give me a proper insight into the industry already.
I would love to work in the events industry, mainly musical events, and I feel like the course is giving me enough skills to develop my CV and secure a place in that field once I graduate.
I want to say in events. I love events. This course has taught me that events is literally everything I want to do. And also another thing that the course has taught me is that no goal is too big.